Right guys, so welcome back. So today, as you guys know, not much of an informative video, but so basically the point and the purpose of today's video is not really much. There's not really much purpose of today's video really. For me, it's more about kind of getting the bearings of this car to see what this car is really like. Whoa, whoa. See, now you guys actually know what I mean by getting the bearings of this car. It does have the tendency to spin out very, very easily, which is basically the purpose of the video today. Is I just want to get my head around it really, kind of want to get used to what the car's like. Whoa. Its power, when it spins out, because I used to own a BMW 330D, which I did modify. That was stage 2, that pushed out quite a lot of power for what it is. And the thing is, with any BMW, there's not much weight to the car, and when it used to spin out, it used to twitch out like that. And with this CLS, it glides out very nicely, so I don't want to be correcting the steering wheel too quick, because then I don't want to be spinning the car out more than it already is. And basically, like I said guys, that's just kind of the purpose of the video today, kind of getting the experience of what the CLS is really like. Obviously, as you guys know, I've owned it for 3 weeks or whatever, but I have enjoyed every second of owning this car, hands down. I've enjoyed every second of it. The thing is, I can't fault this car. I'm hoping I don't fault it when I decide to sleep in it, and that's what I'm going to tell you guys now before I forget. So I've decided I'm going to be making 2 videos. So number 1, the first video, which is going to be filmed hopefully this week or next week, which will be I will be sleeping in this car for 12 hours. The reason why is because I want to get experience of what, turn the traction off, I'll leave it off actually, get experience of what it's like in the back, because I actually lied down in the back yesterday. It's not as bad as you think, to be honest with you. It's not that bad at all. And so I thought, you know what, let's do 2 videos. Let's do 2 videos to kind of get the experience of it, and plus it build the hype, it'd be a good laugh. Ooh. See, I can't get bored of it. I cannot get bored of this car. But yeah, so get the experience of the car, enjoy it, you know, obviously while it's in my possession. So I do have a lot of plans for this car, and I keep looking there and there because I'm hoping I'll put a camera on the back to kind of see when the car spins out a little bit, see what it looks like, because obviously I did get some really good positive feedback from when I put the camera on the side, on the back door. So I thought I'd put it in the back to kind of see, you know, it spinning out. So hopefully, pray to God, it's still there. But yeah, so that's basically 2 videos under you know, obviously in my bucket, which is going to be a good laugh actually. I think I'm going to enjoy that quite a bit. It is going to be quite funny actually. I think you know what, it's going to be hilarious, because I've never really slept in the car before, in terms of stayed in overnight. So it's going to be a first experience. It's going to be strange, might be scary, I don't know. Might see some ghosts, I might not, who knows. But it will be a good laugh, and I really hope you guys obviously enjoy what I have planned for this car, because the reviews and the feedback that I've been getting is very, very good actually. People are really liking. See, what I love the most about this car is you put your foot down tad and it's like, you know what, we're going to spin out today, which is what I love so much about this car. It's got such a character. Sorry for guys if I don't have as much energy as I usually do. I'm just quite like kind of feeling a bit ick today. So I thought, you know what, let's make a nice video to let's kind of enjoy myself, because why not? It's because we can, and that's what it's all about. It's all about the positive energy. It's all about doing the right thing and the good thing. But like I said guys, it should be interesting to see what I do have planned for this car, and of course the upcoming footage. I did get inspired by one YouTuber, it's Joel. When he bought his V12 BMW, he genuinely did inspire me quite a fair amount actually. I'm not going to lie to you. He slept in his BMW, gave me an idea. He slept in the Z4, of course, gave me an idea. Straight piped it. I've already got that in the bag, that's already happening. I'm not sure about straight piping it, but I do have something in the line when it comes to the exhaust. As you guys know, I'm very antisocial. I am very antisocial. That's how I always will be, and that's what I'm going to be doing to this absolute monstrous of a car. I can't reveal too much on what my plans are, because that kind of ruins the video, kind of ruins the channel. So it will be interesting, actually. Oh god, you know, this is the thing, when it spins out, it does it so like gently and so carefully that you can just maneuver it in so slowly without worrying. You know, it's like an Audi. You've got full control. You can drive this car with one hand without having any sort of worry, compared to BMW. The minute you take your eyes off the road, you're on the other side, or you're in a bush. Right, so I better calm down, because guys, it's raining today, so I want to be a little bit careful. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, you will end up in a bush unless you have really good reactions, which most BMW drivers do. I do know specific BMW drivers that don't know how to drive BMW. I'm no person to judge. I'm still learning how to drive the CLS. I'm too busy having fun with it, getting to know it, get to learn it, see what the capabilities are like. So that's kind of out of the way in terms of challenges and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm basically just blabbering on, really. I have really come to terms that yeah, the CLS has taken over. It is strange not having the S3. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very strange, because I did fall in love with the S3 quite a fair amount. It really did change my life completely. A lot of people won't understand that, but it changed my life completely. And yeah, I can't complain. But for some weird reason, I don't miss the S3 as much as I thought, you know, which is quite strange, because I really love that S3. But what I love the most about the CLS is that it has a personality. It doesn't do everything perfect. The S3 did everything perfect. It looked good, it sounded nice, it can take corners at ridiculous speeds, they're fast, tuning capabilities are amazing, quality, just overall maintenance was cheap. It wasn't that expensive, which is what that was the problem. I'm not complaining, but the problem with the S3 was it was too perfect. And not only that, obviously personal circumstances and all that good stuff, but that's kind of one of the very small things that I didn't really like about the whoa this is what I'm saying, it's got a personality, and that's what a car is all about. That's what a car should be about. It should have a personality. And but yeah, so I have kind of, like I said, I have come to terms that the CLS has taken over. Obviously here we are. But guys, I do want you guys to smash that subscribe button. For the new people that are watching, I did used to have an S3, now I have a monstrous CLS55. I'm convinced, you know, that it is pushing out more than what the previous owner claims. I mean, he had it dynoed, but I do have a feeling it's pushing out a little bit more, because he said to me 510 brake horsepower, 718 Newton meters of torque. I found this out after, and I said he didn't touch the torque, but he told me, because I didn't. I was like, right, okay, right. So I thought, you know what? Okay, we'll do a half a mini burnout. Actually, no, we'll do a burnout. I'm not going to get bored of this. I'm not going to get bored of this, actually. I don't think I can get bored of this car. I'm going to find it very... to be fair, I feel like I'm gonna form a very strong attachment to this one, I've got a feeling, because the previous owner did say to me that, you know, if I was ever to even be thinking about selling this thing, would he buy it back? He wants to buy it back, was what he said. So if he's like that, then that's when you know he's formed quite a bond with this car. So, whoa. so he did form quite a bond with this car. So obviously putting my foot down then and there a little bit, kind of having a little bit of understanding of what the car's like, I do kind of take it back a little bit when I did say, you know what, no, actually no, I don't take it back. It does glide against the roads, but it is a little bit twitchy as well, which is what I like. Like I said, guys, it gives the car a personality. It gives the car something to actually face up to. That's the face of the car. Something like this. This is a pure luxury car. I mean, you look at the dashboard. The dashboard still looks brand spanking new. It's got no grime. It's got none of that cracks and all that rubbish. It's proper quality, which is what Mercedes should be. This is a proper car. This is no ordinary car. This is a proper car. You know, this is what a Mercedes should be like. This is what an AMG should be like. But you know, obviously quality's gone down the hill from I think a lot of manufacturers actually. Obviously don't cuss me on that, but it's very true. I think a lot of manufacturers now, we won't gain that quality no more in terms of these newer cars. I don't think we will, unless you pay that extra, I don't know, I'll say 50, 60 grand, for, which obviously is a price of quite a lot of cars. You get M3s, M4s, quite newish for about that price, and they have depreciated quite a bit. But the funniest thing is, you'd look at this car, 2005, still quite a bit of money, this car actually, still quite a bit of money. Obviously I didn't pay for what it is because it was the cheapest, but a nice mileage one, you can pick up for around about 10 to 12 grand, which is still quite a lot of money for something this old, but you do get quite a lot with it. You get a lump of a V8 with a monstrous supercharger there, producing 470 brake horsepower, 700 newton meters of torque, and it's quite a lot. You know, you do get quite a bit for your money, which is what I really like about this car. I think it really brings out the personality of it. I think that's what makes the car so valuable. And the best part is, you don't see 55s very often. That's what I love the most. You do not see 55s very often. You'll see 63s, yeah. You'll see the C, to be fair, and I was gonna say the C55. That there's a rare factor than the C55. But you don't get to see these cars very often in this condition, in this mileage. It's just not going to happen. I will say I was very lucky actually. I was very lucky to get this car. It was a spontaneous purchase, and it was like a on the day kind of thing. So I am very lucky to have this car, and I'm looking really, to be fair, I'm very excited to see what I've got planned and see what this car has planned for me as well, to see what it's all about. But today was kind of getting the bearings of what this car's like around corners, putting your foot down a little bit, enjoying it, you know. That's what this car's about. You need to 100%, I need to enjoy this car, which I am actually. The S3 was an investment, probably one of the best investments and best decisions I've made my entire life. But this thing is not only an investment, but it's a toy. I've said to a lot of people that, yeah, my car is an investment, but I also want to enjoy it as well. I feel like I could have enjoyed the S3 a bit more, for sure. So let's see. I'm gonna turn traction on because I don't want the car to spin out here. So I'm saying the traction light still goes absolutely mad when you even put your foot down even a quarter of a way. Because there's so much torque in this car, it's just the traction light isn't my friend basically. The traction light will not work with me. So yeah, the engine and gearbox isn't designed for this shell, which is what I love the most. Which I love it. It just honestly is what I love the most, because this car is a typical wolf in sheep's fur. It's just how it is. Especially the E55 AMG, 100 million% wolf in sheep's fur. There's no doubt to it. I would not doubt it in any way. If I'm trying to actually get an E55 on the channel, but nobody has them, and I have spoken to a couple people, they're not willing to get on camera. So if you guys know anyone with a similar or like car like this, for example, definitely give me a shout. I do want to get one on the channel to kind of see the differences, put them up, obviously, of course, head to head. I have got an AMG upcoming very soon, which will be starting the whole series of AMG versus AMG on the channel. That's something I want to introduce, or it could be head to head, for example, like M4 with 500 odd brake horsepower against the CLS. So looking at comfort, performance, 0 to 60, looks and overall. But the difference is, I let you guys decide on what you guys think of the car and what you would choose. So I'll be doing a voting thing, which obviously I'll be looking into a bit more than that. But yeah, this should be fun, and it should be very interesting actually. I'm gonna turn traction off again. There's gonna be no traction. Whoa. There's gonna be no traction at all. Like completely nil. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash the subscribe button, and yeah guys, make sure to stay tuned, as hopefully the next vlog or after, you guys will be seeing me in the back sleeping in it for 12 hours and then 24 hours depending. But the 24-hour video will be depending on how many likes I can get. Most likely going to be 200 likes or 100 likes, however, you know, generous I'm feeling, or how easy I want to make it for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash the subscribe button and stay tuned for more episodes.